Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a review on a new Stratocaster that I've picked up recently. I've been on the lookout for a new Strat for a while. I've gone through about four, I reckon, over the last 18 to 24 months. Never quite gelling with any of them, but I always feel I like to have a Strat. It's the iconic guitar that I think everyone needs to have if they either a collector or a hobbyist of guitars. Anyway, I've seen this one on some YouTube sort of reviews, etc. And I've been on the lookout for it for a while, and I finally picked one up. And what you're looking at here is the Robert Cray signature Mexican-made Fender Stratocaster. It's got a few unique features in it, and I'm about to tell you all about it, so stay tuned. Let's do it. Okay, so I always like to start at the top. Got the tuners, which are the vintage locking sort of tuners, as you can see there. So what you can do there is you just put the string in the middle slot there, lock it down, twist it around, turn it around, and they lock in. So they're really a good tuner. I usually swap out my tuners on my Strats and things for locking tuners, but I'm not going to on this one. You can see it's got the Robert Cray signature on the headstock. Other than that, all pretty straightforward. Got the standard sort of nut for the Mexican-made Strats. One of the things about this guitar which is really great is the neck. It's got a 60s style C-shaped neck, but it really feels good in the hand. It's got the gloss finish, not the satin, which my other Fender Mexican Strat that I had a more satiny finish. So I think I prefer the satiny finish on it, but this gloss one's okay. But the neck shape on this is great. Really, as you come down the fretboard here, it really maintains its girth, if you like. So it's got a really kind of that 60s solid girth neck. It's great. Really love it. Beautiful fret job. Really feels good in the hand. It has just that, it feels just every bit as good as the American Standard Strat, which I had last year and got rid of. It's got the medium jumbo frets, 9.5-inch radius fretboard, rosewood fretboard as well. Going down to the body, it's got standard Fender Stratocaster setup, 3 single coils, 5-way switch, volume, tone, nothing unusual there. But the big thing about the Robert Cray signature Strats is this. It's a hardtail. There you go. So it's got the ferrules string through like a Telecaster. Now, I'm not a professional musician, and I'm not going to tell you whether that has a different sound or not to it, but in the past I've always locked off my trems. I never used the tremolo bar, so I thought a hardtail would be something I'd be really interested in, and I do. I love it. I think one of the noticeable things about it being a hardtail is that its tuning stability is just that little bit better. So with the normal tremolo on a Fender Strat, there is that slight variability of tuning, I think, unless you lock them down. But this one is already that as a hardtail. See, it's got the beautiful sunburst sort of color to it. Beautifully finished. That's the only thing I've done to it, is just put that Fender plate on. I had that lying around, so I thought, why not? Just gives it that little bit extra. So there you go, the Robert Cray signature Mexican Stratocaster. A great Strat. So let's put it on and hear what it sounds like, hey? Okay, so we're going to start off on the neck pickup. We're playing through a Roland Boss Blues Cube. I've got a Keeley's Cavern on for some reverb, and I've also got a Kelly 76 compressor on, which I use, gives the Roland amp a little bit more chewiness, a bit more tube-like sound. Okay, so we're going to start on the neck pickup. Just clean. So, your typical Stratty neck pickup sound there, I think. Got, it's very clear, very chimey, but it's got that bassy sort of sound. You move to the second position, so we've got the neck pickup and the middle pickup together. So I don't know if you're hearing that on the YouTube clip, but it's a very significant difference here in the room. Instantly you're getting a much more treblier sound as you move back towards the bridge. Now go to the middle position, so it's just the middle pickup on its own. So that's a trebly sound again, but interestingly enough, I think without having that neck pickup on, it's got much more of a clearer and chimier sound about it. I like it a lot better. It's a lot more clearer, pronounced sound. That neck pickup may be just a tad woolly. Let's move back now to the fourth position. So we just got the middle pickup and the bridge pickup. So as we progress back, we're hearing a lot more treble. Again, clear, very clear sounding pickups. And I think, the good thing about these pickups too is that they've got that really distinct sound about them. So, you're getting some really distinct sounds, whether you like them or not, I suppose is one thing, but they're certainly distinct. Here in the room, you're hearing quite a lot of differences as we move back. And now we're just on the bridge pickup. Yeah, well, that's really, really chimey. It's almost ice picky, isn't it? So there's no treble on that bridge pickup. It's a typical Strat setup, so you're stuck with that. You can kind of roll the volume back a bit, which takes off some of that really chiminess out of the pickup. So, if you really want to get rid of that, you need to probably adjust your amp and pedals a little bit. But anyway, so there's some of the clean sounds. Let's just have a listen to some dirty sounds and see what you think of those. Okay, so let's hear some overdriven sounds now through the Strat. What I've done is I've switched on a Plimsoll full tone pedal. Okay, so just to give us some dirt. So you can hear that's breaking up a little bit there. So let's hear this one. This is on the neck pickup. So that's sounding pretty good. Position 2. now to the middle position. Again, you're hearing that kind of treble kicking in as you move back towards the bridge. I really like this middle pickup. I think that sounds great both with the overdrive on it and the clean sound. I don't know what you guys think. You might want to put something in the comments, but I really like that pickup on its own. I think together with the neck pickup it sounds a little woolly, but it's got a really great clarity about it, and it's not too trebly, not too bassy. It just seems to be right, which is different for Strats. I often really don't use the middle pickup much in the Strat, but I'm really liking that. Okay, we go now down to position 4. So we've got the middle pickup and the bridge pickup. So again, nothing unexpected there. We've got that more trebly, and now let's just try it on the bridge. Yep, so there we go again, very trebly on that bridge pickup. I definitely like this middle one best. I just think it's got all of the benefits of the neck and the bridge pickup kind of all wound into one without the harshness of either. So that's my favorite. So there you go. Okay, so there you have it, the Robert Cray signature Fender Stratocaster, made in Mexico. Hardtail, great instrument. You know, I don't see a lot of these around. I was really pleased when I saw this on eBay secondhand here in Australia. Got it for a really reasonable price, as all Mexican made Fender instruments are these days. I think it's a great buy. Once again, I think secondhand market for guitars at the moment is just outstanding. If you're careful and you just take your time and have some cash in the bank, you can pick up some great deals. There's so much out there for sale at the moment. It's a real buyer's market. You just have to be patient, wait for the right one to come along, and pick yourself up a bargain. So this year I'm trying to really concentrate with my, I don't like to call it a collection because I'm not this incredible collector, but for my hobby, if you like, my guitar hobby, I've really got a pretty good basis. I've got 6 guitars now. I might do a little run through later of what I've got. And I'm really happy with all of them. I've got one of every iconic type of guitar, and I've got that extra PRS that you can see behind me there on the wall. So I kind of feel like I'm pretty covered. I'd like to maybe investigate some others, but what I'm trying to do this year is, if I do buy anything else, I'm probably going to flip some guitars and sell them as I go, just to fund it, so that I'm not going crazy with the bank account and the bank balance. But I'd like to try to just hover around 6. I think 6 is enough for me. But I'd like to look at some more interesting instruments. You know, I think this Robert Cray one, for instance, it's just a Strat, yeah, but it's a little interesting. You know, it's got the hardtail, it's Robert Cray signature. So I'm kind of going to investigate that sort of thing and try to pick up some instruments that are, you know, a telly that may be a little bit more interesting than the one I've currently got. Just maybe, you know, some other signature guitars. I'm kind of interested in the signature guitars at the moment. They sometimes second-hand, you don't want to buy them new because you could pay that premium price, but second-hand, sometimes you can pick them up, and some of the signature guitars just have that little extra added thing to them that makes them a bit more interesting. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, push the like button. Please feel free to comment, whether good or bad, I don't mind. I prefer the good ones, and I really like interacting with you. So if you have something to say, if you've got an interesting guitar that you've bought recently, tell me about it. Suggest things that maybe I should look at. I hope to be making some more videos soon. So Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers.